Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I want to appreciate God, and I want you also to appreciate God for the gift of life. Only the living can be here right now. You understand? Let's just show gratitude to God, for sparing our lives. We are grateful. We want to thank God for allowing us to see another people to people revolution meeting, people to people revolution meeting of the global clusters. It's amazing. It's amazing. We thank God for thus far. Yes, I want to quickly appreciate the global president in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. Thank you, sir. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for not relenting. Thank you for doing the needful. Thank you for this great desire, mission, to make Africa and Nigeria great again. Our mantra, manga. You understand? We have to collectively, unitedly, committedly, deliberately, intentionally. We could go on and on with words, good words, things that will help us build our own nation. It is a good, you know, cause, and we need to build our nation together. And I want to appreciate the global first lady in the person of Chief Mutrana Badmos. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, our wonderful leaders. We have leaders for every revolution, and you have been doing great things. You have been doing well. You have been giving us your time. The other day, Mama Colette, she just quickly forwarded something, you understand? Okay. It means that her mind is with us, even despite their busyness, you understand? They still make out time to, you understand? They have this burden, when you have a burden, no matter how tight your schedule is, you still try to, ensure that things go well. All right. So I want to appreciate noble clusterians and non-clusterians because this space is not just meant, it's not only meant for people who have registered or who have signed up. You understand? Maybe our Spark Hubs, you understand, our free app, you know, and we want our youth, or want you the youth to connect. You understand? It's very, very important. So, without taking us further away from what we have for this evening, let's quickly have our promo video. And as soon as we're done with our promo video, then we go straight into what we have for this evening. So I remain Fares, and I'll be your anchor for this evening. And the global president too. I know he's always loaded. He's loaded. He has one of two things to give to us again. All right, so let's have our promo video. Let's build our nation together. Let's have our promo video. Let's swing into action.
The People to
Please, let's
People
shoot.
Revolution is here,
All right.
a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People to People Revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Okay. Every meeting is an opportunity to connect every meeting, every meeting. We had a very, very great time yesterday with retired Colonel Benga Oshin. Let's talk security. You understand? It was awesome. You understand? Let's talk security. And Master Genie was on ground. We had people on the ground. We had people on the ground. You understand? And what were we discussing? We were just discussing how to move Africa forward, how to get Nigeria back on her feet. We don't just want to be tagged or seen as the giant of Africa just by mouth. We need to get ourselves back on track again. We need those proofs. You understand? We need results. We don't just want to have just word of mouth, and we don't want to be blabbing. We don't want to make a mockery of ourselves. You understand? But when we have good results to show, then we don't have to talk too much. But whatever we have brought to the table, whatever we are saying to people, whatever people are seeing or observing, they will be able to say, oh, okay, they are not just, blowing smokes, you understand? Like the global presidents will say, I don't blow smokes, you understand? I don't blow smoke, you understand? So it means we have to build our nation together. It is my duty, it is your duty. That change you seek, you have to begin it, you have to start it, you have to begin to act. So, right about now, I would like us to continue, from where we stopped. There is no people to people revolution meeting that we don't talk about me to you or you to me. Nation building, you understand? We are not literally talking about a physical building that you have to raise, you have to dig a portion, raise the foundation, and you have to start to lay blocks and all that and all that. Even at that, even a physical building, it has a procedure, or there's a process. If you want to build, if you're going to build a bungalow, if you're going to build a duplex, if you're going to build a mansion, if you're going to build an estate, you have to there has to be proper planning. You have to structure things. It is one step at a time. You cannot say, oh, I'll do the foundation later, let's start the building. No need for us to dig, and no need for us to clear debris, or no need for us to no need for us to map, no need for us to, you understand? You have to do the needful. I mean, you have to pay attention to the necessary, the right details. All right? Because if you're going to get that building, you're going to have that building, then you have to give it what it takes. You have to give it what it takes. No man builds, or no one wants to build. I don't even think there's any man thinking of, okay, I want to build, and he will not sit down to count his cost. Wait, what do I want to build? Where, I mean, how much is it going to cost me for blocks, for cement, for metals, or for building materials? If it is a two bed, or three, or you understand, you have to sit down and count your cost. You have to prepare. You have to sit down and ensure that you know what you're doing. Otherwise, what if what you have on ground can only cater or take care of two bed, and what you have structured, or the foundation you have laid, is for a four flat building, then you will end up not completing that building. It means you have to think critically. You have to, even if it's something you know nothing about, you have to call experts. you have to call, architects, people who are experts in that area. Okay. You have to ask questions. It's not something you just jump into anyhow. Otherwise, you get, you understand? Because if you start something and you don't finish, people will make jest of you. They will look at you in a very crazy way. Is this guy not okay? What was he thinking of when he was sorry about that. It was the network. Please, can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? All right. So sorry about that. Um, Lost in transmission. It was the network. So back to what I was saying. People will just look at you. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Weren't you in your right senses? Didn't you have a proper plan or planning? So it means it's not something, it's not a journey you embark on without proper planning. So people to people revolution is a call to action. All right. It's a call to action. Everyone has to be up and doing. You need to challenge yourself, or you need to say to yourself, even if I'm the only one that is left, I will still, I beg your pardon, I will still continue. My voice will not be silenced. I won't keep quiet. That's the voice of forward thinkers, positive thinkers, people who are ready to make Africa and Nigeria great again. It doesn't mean that people who have been making things work out, even in Nigeria, even people, the positive thinkers or positive minded people, it doesn't mean they've not been facing one challenge or the other. It doesn't mean they've not had their own fair share of, turbulence. No, they have been facing one challenge or the other. Making things okay or have a good balance doesn't come cheap, or may not come cheap. Yes, it means there's a price to pay. We all have to pay. We all have a price to pay. We all have a price to pay. You understand? Your time, your energy, your whatever thing you've got. You may not have money. Some people have are sponsoring some people. Okay, I don't have the time to do this. I'm busy. I'm always maybe in one summit or the other. I'm in one business meeting or the other. Okay, I know that I have people I can sponsor. All right, so they can continue to talk to youngsters or mentor youngsters. Okay, what do you need? Last week the global president somebody was asking, when you're talking about sponsors, exactly what do you mean? What are you trying to say? You understand? So it means that there are people we can support. Your money, you can use your money to support people. You understand? Okay, somebody does not have money, all right? Doesn't have money to go to the university. Maybe that's why he's still at home. You know, the mere fact that some students have not gained admission, it doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't pass their examination. Okay, doesn't mean they didn't pass. Doesn't mean they are daft or they are not sound. You understand? Doesn't mean they are not sound. It could be that they don't have money, they don't have people to, they don't have sponsors. So it means your money, for those that are highly influential, you have made it. And instead of keeping all the money in your bank account, just, we have foundations. We have SEC, St. Eunice Foundation. We have WeWard Foundation. All these people they've been helping, they've been supporting. They need sponsors. We need sponsors. All right. The other day, the global president was saying, I have done enough. And in all fairness, if we are going to be very, very sincere with ourselves, he has really done, he has really done what he should do. He has traveled to different states. The other day he went to see IBB. They had the tete-a-tete, you understand? They had a close talk, like, they had this conversation. And it's not because, I want you to give me one contract of 500 billion naira so that I can have more money in my bank account. Then I can lavish it. I can buy, exotic cars, or, have luxurious whatever. Okay. But because he wants us to have a good nation. Let me help you. Help me. There's nothing wrong if you looking at me right now, you watching right now, if you say to me, Fares, I know that you can do this, but you don't have the money to establish yourself. You don't have you don't have money to put your establishment, and you know that my establishment is going to help hundreds, possibly thousands. Okay, you don't have the money. Okay, I have the money. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to support you, so that when you have this money and you already have the structure, you already have a plan mapped out how you want to go about your establishment. Okay, this is what you lack. You don't have money, but as soon as I get, or I lay my hands on, you know, uh, um, on what you have given, or what you're about to release, or what you're about to give, then it means it will help me to move very fast. All right, it will help me to move very, 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 very fast. Then I'll be able to help other youngsters. I'll be able to, give them valuable, or give them values. All right, so it is people to people, people to people. And don't get it twisted. You don't have to gather 100 people. All right, you don't have to gather 100 people. When people hear, okay, people to people, so the number comes to bear. That's what comes to your mind. No, you can start with an individual, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Then you begin to, you take it up. You begin to move higher. All right, so this is not spectators call. We want people to, we want unity. Let's be united. Let's trust, people who have um value, or values to share. All right, let's trust them. Let's be a sponsor, or let's sponsor people who have values to share. you know it is not about violence. Violence has never helped any nation. Go and check history. Okay, just Google it. Okay, has any nation, any nation that has been very, very violent, destroying properties, claiming lives, You know, has that helped them? Really helped them? You know, we're talking about lives. We have to care for people, people to people. All right. I have to care about you. You have to care about me. It's not, um, it's not, it's not, don't have this kind of mentality, or don't have this kind of reasoning that as long as I am okay, as long as I am doing well, you understand? Well, what does it matter if others are not living well? Then it's not my concern. All right, we shouldn't think like that. If we want to build our nation, we have to be deliberate. We have to be deliberate. We have to be intentional. The global president is an intentional person. He has been a good father. He has been a good mentor, and he has been going here and there. You know, he has been going to organizations. He has been consulting. You know, giants of industry is what we have been seeing. We have been seeing. We have been seeing. We've been hearing, and we have been seeing. You know, he's not just talking and talking and talking. He's not in the business of just sweet talking. You understand us? I mean, trying to uh, 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 make us feel cool. You understand, or make us just feel, wow, this is an orator. He has this skill. You understand? He has this communication skill, or he has other skills. All right, but this is somebody that is working. He is active. He has been acting, and he has been saying to us, let us do the same. I have not created the global clusters to enjoy, you know, alone. I have opened it up. I've given it to everyone who is ready to to act. This space is open to everyone who is ready to learn. You're ready for accurate knowledge. You are ready for accurate information. You are ready for accurate connection. This is accurate connection, honestly. People to people. He has brought, giants of industries, countless. Is it from Australia we want to talk about? Is it from India? I, for one, have been able to meet some personalities from India, like people of timber and caliber, honestly, through this same platform, the global clusters, the global clusters, the global clusters. If you type the global clusters right now, just look it up. You can verify. If you think what we're saying, oh, we're just like any other social media platform who just wants to entertain you. We're not here for entertainment. We may say things that are funny, then everyone will maybe giggle or will just, laugh and all that. Yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing when we are happy, when we smile, when we say things that will make us laugh. But we are here for real business. We are here to build lives. We are here to affect the lives of people positively. We are here to say that Nigeria has to be great again. We want Nigeria to be great again. I want to build, you have to build. I have to build, you have to build. And we have to apply the force of unity, not violence. Not violence. Not taking what does not belong to you, taking what does not belong to you forcefully, or even if it is by manipulation. That's terrible. That's a bad thing. By hook or by crook. You understand? That's no good. That's not a good thing. We have to be great again. We have to be intentional again. We have to reach out to people in our community or communities, okay? We have to tell them about the good of our land. Nigeria is blessed. Africa is blessed. What are we searching for or in search of that? we do not have here, that we do not have in our own country, or that our nation does not possess. All right. I was with a miner last week, and he was just telling me about stones. Was telling me about how many we have in Kwara State. We don't have less than 16 different, my mind was blown, because we are blessed. We are so blessed that we can feed other nations. Yes, we can feed other nations. But greed is killing us. Greed has been one of our major problems. Greed. If you want to do people to people revolution, or you want to affect a life in a very, very good way, or you want to transform a life in a very, very good way that the person will never forget, the person's next generation will remember you after you are long gone. You understand? Then it means you have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind. I don't want to be a spectator. I don't want to be a rumor monger, a busybody, or busy doing nothing, or busy doing useless things, or busy doing things that will dampen, or that will crush, or that will destroy our image, that will tarnish our image. No, that's not the right thing to do. We all know the right thing to do, so we should do the right thing. Okay, if you tell me, if anyone is saying, I don't know what is right, I don't know what to do. Okay, how come you know that if I put my hand, if I put my hand in fire, the fire, how come you know that it will burn you? It means you know. It means you know something. Yes. It means you know that it is not right for you to do that. It means you will get hurt. Yes. So it means everyone, I believe everyone knows the right thing to do, because you have your conscience. You have your conscience. You have your conscience. When you're doing something that is bad, there's a way your conscience will prick you. You understand? There's this nudging. What I just did is wrong. I just cheated this man. I was supposed to sell this thing for 100 naira, but I sold it for 200 naira. You understand? There's a way you understand. There's no way you will not know. But it is only when you have made up your mind to, you want to shut your eyes against what you have done, that act. Let's stop illicit acts. Let's stop anything called violence. I am grateful to God for the life of Dr. Kari. That man is a good man. He has influenced me positively. There was one day he cited an instance. He said, getting mad at your vehicle, your car broke down, or you had a flat tire and you're kicking it, you are mad at it. Oh no, and you're kicking that tire. He said, I will never forget that expression. He said, that will not solve the problem. You already have a problem. What you should do is, man, it's already getting dark, or you embarked on a trip and you had a flat tire. What you should do is, what can I do? I need to quickly, how am I going to get help? What am I supposed to do? Okay, my jack, my whatever is in bad shape, or you did not know it's not in the trunk of your vehicle, or you didn't know it's not in that car. Instead of getting mad at your vehicle and yelling, what am I going to do? What's all this? What's this mess? What's all this trouble? You understand? He said that if you can stand there yelling, lamenting for 4 hours, nothing good will happen. Nothing good will come out of it. So you need to calm down, and think. What's the next thing for me to do? What am I supposed to do? Okay, is there a neighboring village? Is there somebody that maybe a passerby, or how can I get help but not getting mad? So it means if you're yelling, somebody has offended you, and you are mad at him, and you are raising your voice, and you are calling the person names, and you're cursing, it will not solve the problem. You are only adding, there's this expression, salt upon injury. You understand? Imagine you have a cut. Maybe you dashed your foot against a stone or something, or you had a cut, and the next thing you want to do is you want to put a pinch of salt, a pinch. You just go to your kitchen and you take the container and you take a pinch of salt and you apply it. You know what's going to happen to you? You start dancing, because the pain will experience what we call pain, excruciating pain. Adding a pinch of salt, like our grandparents, what our grandparents, what they used to do. Oh, okay, this has happened, and they always have one solution or the other. You understand? Because they did those things based on the understanding they had. I can't imagine myself now having I sustained injury or something, and the next thing I want to do is, oh, my grandfather used to say that when this happens to you, this is the next thing to do. Just quickly, you understand? Self-prescription, or you want to do something irrational. So it means we're in the age where we have information, quality and affordable, information, instead of listening to things that will um, bring me down, or that will make me lose my mind, or that will make me that will make me to start thinking of how I will take my own life or commit suicide. Then let me listen to people that will encourage me, people that will say good things, people who will say to me that you are not the only one facing this challenge, okay? We have gone through this. Let me help you out. Let me teach you how to come out of this situation. Move around people like that, okay? Your circle of influence is very, very vital. Your circle of influence. If you have people that are foolish, people that are not wise, if you work with the wise, you will be wise. That's the implication. We have countless wise men, the global clusters is loaded with noble people, people of integrity, people that they have traveled far and wide. They have been well structured. They have been well tutored. They have been they have this. I don't know. I'm short of words, but we have great people. Look at is it Dr. Michel Uko, our leader, Mind Surgery Revolution leader, is it Mommy Colette? Is it Master Genie? Is it Dr. Alex? Is it Boss Lady Amokpe? Is it Mr. Sheyu Dusagun? Is it Mr. Dari David? We have people that we have quite a number of them that they are possessed with good attributes. They can put you through, they can help you, they can guide you, they can help you out. If you're looking for real estate people, we have them. Look at the CEO of AppView Investments Limited. We have Dr. Shegun Oshudairo. Look at Ambassador Sheyi Makinde, he's the one heading the ARE concept, all right? We have Mama T, you understand? She has her media team. We have, I cannot finish counting. We have great people. We have great people. We have great people that are saying, let us come together. Let us do good things. Like I said earlier on, I was talking about sponsors. We need sponsors. We need people to still, this is the global clusters, all right? Let's ensure that let's ensure that this vision lives. Let it live, all right? Let it live and live well. It must not die. And the global president has left this space open. He has made everything open. He has left the door wide open to everyone before foreigners will completely take charge, before people from other countries will completely, before they plug in and take full advantage or due advantage. We Africans, we Nigerians, we have to do the needful. We have to plug in. You see, if you want to charge your phone, if your battery is down, if you want to charge your phone, if there's power supply, if you don't plug it to a power source, you have electricity, but you are not plugging the phone. You're not plugging it to a power source. There's no way that phone will get charged. It's impossible. You can sit down there and say, my phone has to charge. I need to charge my phone. You understand? I need to charge my phone. I have to charge my phone. But you need to plug it to the power source. You need to get your charger or your cable, then you have to connect. Now let us connect. The global clusters is here. Let us connect accurately. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we're going to be having the Mind Surgery Revolution meeting. All right? Every day, we are always embarking on one or the other. Instead of end bad governance, instead of end SARS, let us come together. Let us engage, or let us take advantage of love. We have to show love. We should not just be saying it. We should not just be confessing love. Do you know that I love you? But that person is hungry. Okay, he's hungry. His clothes are tattered. He doesn't have good clothes to put on. All right, but you have more than enough. Your wardrobe is full or filled up. But you're just saying, I care about you. Oh, sorry, the Lord bless you. It shall be well with you. See, it's beyond praying for the person. If you're praying and you're not showing love, you're not acting it, then we should suspect you. We should be suspicious of you. The global president, boss lady, different people, they have been showing love. Boss lady will just come, I want to, okay, this week, every week, then she was just sponsoring 10 10, 10 10 10 10 10 10. Okay, are you serious minded? Do you have a skill, or do you have value that you're going to be offering, that you can offer? Okay, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you have. Okay, you'll be registered so that you can take advantage of this platform, and let's grow together. Let's build together. Interestingly, this afternoon after service, I was with some young folks. and I didn't start the conversation with them. I just joined. We're just outside. We sat down. We're just snacking. People were just hanging around and we're snacking. We're not ready to go home yet. Okay, let's just relate. Hey, guy, what's up? What's good? What's happening? And this guy was saying it's impossible for robots to take over the industry, blah 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 blah. And I was just saying to him that, guy, are you current at all? You have a good device. You are very, very okay. You are blessed. You have a very, very good phone. In fact, a phone that will buy that can buy two of my own phone. Do you understand? At some point it was almost like an argument that will make one raise his voice, you understand? But I just smiled. I said, no, this is not what I'm trying to get this guy to understand. And at some point I said, okay, I don't want to argue with you. You know what we're going to do? Let's verify. Thank God we have Google. Thank God we have Chat GPT. Thank God we have Grok. Thank God we have 11 labs. Thank God we have other apps. So if you are here saying what you are saying, are you talking ignorantly? Are you talking based on the information, verifiable information that you have, or you're just talking based on gain what somebody said? Them say, you understand? Then talk say gain we have gone past that era. All right. You understand? Then talk say gain all right. Sorry, please put on. Please, if you're coming, please, please kindly mute. Okay. All right. All right. Sir Michael Benga Ocean. Good to have you, sir. Happy Sunday or happy new week to you. Thank you, sir, for joining us. And in a very, very short while, I'll be asking you to unmute and, give us your contribution, and the global president who is here. So I have great people here. In fact, I can't wait. All right. So I was saying, don't base whatever thing you're doing or you want to do. Don't base it on, or don't rely on them say. You have to verify. So as I was saying, I said to him, guy, Google it. Just Google it. Or consult Chat GPT. So as soon as he Googled, or I Googled and I showed him, he kept quiet. He was saying another thing. I said, no, that wasn't what we were saying. That wasn't the argument. That wasn't the bone of contention. But you said, minutes ago, you said it's impossible for robots to do this, to do that. They can only, if it's to be a restaurant or something, okay, you've seen that. Robots can, okay, bring your food, and all that. But as soon as I showed him the information I Googled, he that silenced him. You understand? That silenced him, and that's what we're saying. That's what we get on the global clusters. Yesterday I said, thank God for Sagbenga Ocean. Let's talk security. People think, what are we saying? Nigeria, I beg, let's put Nigeria let's make we put Nigeria one side, Jare. Waiting Nigeria get to offer. I have met people, and I normally tell them that, please, we've had enough of comments like that. It's because you are negative minded. That's why you're talking the way you're talking. The moment you begin to have a rethink, all right, or the moment you begin to Move around positive-minded people, people who will reshape your mind. People like the global president, people like Sagbenga Oshin, people like Master Genie, people like Sheyi Odusagun, you understand? People like Mama Colette, you understand? People like Boss Lady Amokbe, people like our relationship coach, Sir Cyprian Nwako. All right. The moment you sit down and you listen to them, if you listen to them for a week or for 2 weeks, there's no way you will remain the same. There's no way you will leave. I mean, you will never leave that place the same. All right. So this is people to people revolution. Let's stop the violence. All right. Let's stop destroying lives. Or I'm not supposed to destroy you, and you're not supposed to destroy me. If you're doing well, if you have made it, in any industry, maybe movie industry or in the agri sector, or in other fields or in other sectors, and you have somebody in that field, like maybe a colleague or somebody, yes, maybe a colleague, you understand, you should not envy him. Envy is not a good attribute, okay? Envy will only birth or give birth to violence or irrational things. Do you understand? You do irrational things. If Sagbenga Oshin can do it, I can do it, you can do it. If Ambassador Adekunle Badmus can do it, I can do it, you can do it. If other people, those that I've mentioned, you understand, if they did it or they were able to do it or they have done it, you can do it. It's possible. We can build our nation. We have been saying it. We clocked a year, July this year. You understand? We clocked a year. We clocked a year. And we have not stopped. And we are not stopping anytime soon. All right? We are not stopping anytime soon. Look at our latest, go to thesparkhubs.org. All right? Just go there and you'll be able to find out, it will blow your mind what we have in store. You understand? To blow your mind, things that have been, pushed there for everyone. Okay, I don't have the money to go to the University of Ilorin or UI or maybe a polytechnic. All right, then take advantage of this platform. We also have a package, via TIL Career Institute in the UK. Consult Dr. Alex Alegbeleye. In fact, if you become a clusterian, you understand, as soon as you become a premium member, as soon as your membership, you understand, has been settled, then you have that opportunity or privilege to take a course of your choice, maybe data analysis and so on and so forth. A program that on a normal day you have to before you have to pay maybe £400, 500, and so on and so forth. Then it was saying, okay, this is a scholarship for you. Take advantage. You don't have to pay for the course. Just become a premium member with 61,000 naira only. You have you have everything. You understand? You will have the full package, all right? Or you want to come in as a vendor, a business person, you understand? Just 81,000 naira only. Then you'll be able to take advantage of our marketplace. If you're a farmer, if you're a plumber, or you're into building, or you are into real estate, or whatever thing you do, you'll be able to put it there for others to see and patronize you. So at this juncture, I would like to come to a halt, all right, because I have the global president here. I have Gbenga Oshin here. I have great minds here. I have other people here. You understand? So it will not be very, very nice, you understand, to continue to talk while we have people that are loaded here, you understand, because this is exactly 50 we're 50 minutes into this live. All right, we're 15 minutes into it, and I would like the global president to come in right now. All right, so over to you, boss. Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. Are you there, sir?
Let's have others first. I'll come in shortly.
Oh, all right, sir. All right, sir. Retired Colonel Gbenga Oshin, please. Over to you, sir. The floor is yours.
Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope you are well. Excellent, excellent, excellent evening to everybody, everyone that's listening. Pharrell, as always, you keep bringing it, and you're very, very respected with a lot of your views. And I just wanted to make a point. There was one thing that you said just now, and I had to make a comment. There's a lot of people out there who think that they've made it. And my question there was, what does it mean to make it? Now, from where I'm standing, when you've made it, it means that you've made other people make it. When you're onto a good thing and you are developing and you're progressing, but then you're pulling other people up with you, that is exactly what the global president is doing. He is pulling people up with himself. He makes a point of reminding people that he started from nothing to where he is now, right? He's in a very, very esteemed position, very, very respected position. And a lot of people respect him because of the work he does. He now travels the world on invitation, not just because of the fact that he's got the money to buy a ticket, but because he gets invited all around the world to come and do what he does. He's planting trees, he's sowing seeds. And I've always been one of these people that when I go into a church, people talk about sowing seeds, and I ask them, do you know the meaning of to sow a seed? It is not necessarily for you to be giving money to the pastor or money to the church, in return for a prayer that you can do yourself. What it means to sow a seed is you've got that money, right? And you sponsor somebody to get somewhere. And that person gets to that place and they take out of their money and they sponsor somebody else. And what happens there is you have a pattern, right? You have a pattern of people who are growing people from nothing. They start out with a seed, and that seed germinates into a tree, and that tree germinates into a forest. And that's exactly what we've got going on here with the global president. He's basically planting, and the people around him are growing. And that is what the cluster is. If you look up cluster is the coming together of elements, right? And that is exactly what the global clusters is all about. Everybody is coming together. People who are ready are coming together to form an entity. So, when we talk about people who have made it, right, or people who are making it, what we're basically saying to ourselves is this, right? We are growing people. That's why I love this term, people to people revolution, right? We are growing people. We are making people, we are encouraging people, and people are progressing and moving forward, all in one direction, all in search of the same goal. So yes, today is another one of those. I mean, I've had a fantastic weekend because I think I've been with you guys all weekend. We've spoken all weekend. We've made a lot of points. And I'm just reaching out to everybody on the platform at present, right? Please give this guy a hand, help this man, this esteemed gentleman, the ambassador. You know, this guy, you know, he needs everyone's support. Everyone should just come together and support the man, you know, and help this dream become a reality. It's already a reality. You know, let's be frank, you know, let's be honest with ourselves. It's already a reality. You know, everyone's already in there, everyone's already working, you know, things are happening, you know, clusters are forming, and it can only get better, you know. But the thing is this, if people decide they want to stand on the sidelines and expect things to happen for them, they're very, very mistaken. Because the more His Excellency goes out and meets people, and you know, and more doors are opening for him, and the people that are working are beginning to reap those benefits, the more the people who want to stand back and wait to see what's going to happen, right, will then miss out. So, you know, all I can say to people is this, you know, I'm doing what I have to do within my cluster, you know, and everybody else that I know is doing what they have to do around their cluster. You know, everyone's trying to get there. Everyone's trying to make Nigeria and Africa great again, you know. And all I can say is this: keep doing what everyone's doing. Ferez, keep doing what you're doing. You know, don't let anyone ever discourage you. You know, His Excellency, Your Excellency, don't let anyone discourage you. Master Genie, don't let anyone discourage you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep keeping on. And let's keep this global clusters flag flying. My name is Michael Bengashi. I'm the 001 of the Global Security Clusters and the CEO of Clear Cross Group. And hopefully soon, very, very soon, I'll be with you in Nigeria, and we'll go and paint Nigeria red, or should I say green, white, and green. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the voice of retired Colonel Benga Oshin. Thank you very much, sir. Pull people up. I held on to that word. Pull people up. Let's not stop pulling people up. If we pull people up, then we are already doing the needful. We're already doing the right thing. Okay. And he also mentioned the meaning of cluster, that the word cluster, the coming together of elements. Let's come together. Let's come together. That's what this call is about. Let's come together. Let's do the needful. And you also said I should not let anyone discourage me. Thank you very much, sir. So others listening in too, don't allow anyone discourage you. If you're on the right path, or you're on the right doing the right thing, don't stop. Yes, people will discourage you. People would say stuff and tell you, are you sure you're okay? You're wasting your time. You better go find one better job, go do. You just say now they do one meeting every now and then. No, 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 no. Just continue. Thank you very much, sir. And let me quickly bring forward Master Genie, all the way from the UK. Master Genie, over to you, please. My senior man. Master Genie. Master Genie, are you there? Master Genie. Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm here, Cluster Fares. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for always being there, Cluster Fares. A great shout out to our global president in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Padmos. Thank you so much, sir. We are always going to be thankful forever. Thank you, our global first lady of the global clusters. I greet you, ma'am, for your support. I greet every great clusterian in the house and those that will be listening to us in the future. And I greet our 001 security clusters of the global cluster in person of retired Colonel Sir Binga Oshin. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, your advice is a very vital one. We will never give up because now who give up, now him fuck up. This is a great movement. I'm sure everyone can see how it's growing. If it's a place of noise, then we'll have everything scattered. So I believe everything is going as it should go, and we are growing, and everything gets better. The more people use everything in life now, the more it gets better. So yes, we will not stop. We'll continue evangelizing the global clusters platform of the the nation building platform, the first of its kind on earth, proudly Nigerian, proudly African. And our mantra is manga, make Africa and Nigeria great again. We are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of protesting or vandalizing the community infrastructure that we are saying that we don't have enough of it. We are saying let us come together as a cluster, let us collaborate together, let us show what we know together and use it to build our father's land. Like the 001 security clusters of the global clusters, he has been holding on so many meetings, making sure that everybody is going to be well trained in the security personnel of Nigeria. And we are urging and calling on people. Today is people to people revolution of the global cluster. It is people that pull people up. It is people that helps people. We are saying everything we are enjoying from the Western world, let us enjoy it back home too. Let our security personnel be the people that we can trust and know that our life is safe with, not just somebody that we are running away from. Because when everybody have accurate knowledge, accurate information, and people to people revolution, because you feel human as a human person, you feel human to the next human, and then you feel that you are in duty of care, then everybody will be thinking far much better, which will be developing our community, because the development we all seek for starts from us. We are the people. We are the ones that the development will start with us from, especially our young ones that are growing. What are we showing them? Are we showing them enough love? Are we showing them that apart from going to school, you can also let us know your talent, that your talent is your ability, is your certificate? Are we showing them that? Like the white ones are showing they homeschool their own children, but when they come to Africa, you would think they've been to all the best school in life. In the UK, here, we don't even have to pay all the money for school. You just little small money, and they educate them, give them time to develop themselves. Which we should also give our children that kind of soft landing in Nigeria, and that is what the global president, the global cluster platform, is saying, that instead of end bad governance, instead of end SARS, let us cluster together. Let us show people to people revolution. What are you doing to people around you? Are you hearing the information of the global clusters and you're thinking it's not benefiting for you and you're not sharing it with your family? You are doing a great damage. You are leaving a lot of money on the table. You are not saving lives. We are saying if you don't have the money to join the combo package of the clusters for 61,000 naira, or as a business owner for 81,000 naira, which so many people will go and waste on all those fake scam scheme. We are saying now we have the Spark Ops, www.thesparkhubs.org. The Spark Ops is a free site for everyone to be on it. Just the way Facebook started, our global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the founder of the Global Clusters, has also founded a free version of the Global Clusters for everyone to be on it. You are able to showcase your professionalism, your technocrat skills, your entrepreneurship skills. You are able to learn more. So, what else are we looking for? You understand? We all need to come together as people to people. We cannot give out of empty buckets. We also have to, first of all, feel as a human, show yourself genuine love, treat your mind right, grow your mind, be prosperous. We are the global clusters. We are saying let's come together as a clusterian. Let us prosper together. Share the news with your friends and family. Let Otedala of your own community replicate themselves. Let the Dangote of your community replicate themselves. You know, let the ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus of your community replicate themselves in billion ways. That is what we are saying. This platform is open for everybody. We are not beggars. At the same time, we are calling on everybody to take part. Let us grow our mind. Let us grow our community. Let us grow our people. Whatever we do in life is our legacy. That is what we have. We don't have the whole time in life. The little one we have now Let us empower people. Let us
mm,
show people love. Let us
mm,
show people kindness. Let us show
mm,
people compassion. Let us show people a little bit of commitment. If you're a Christian, be commitment to this journey. That is
mm,
it. At the end of the day, we came with nothing. We are going to go on with nothing. So thank you so much, our global presidents, for this great
mm.
innovation, for this great opportunity, and for us that we are all on the call today. Thank you very much for sparing your time. Thank you so much.
Mm.
And I
Thank
wish
you.
you a blessed week ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. That is the voice of Cluster Olukayode Oyedotun, aka the OO2 um, Certificate Revolution of the Global Clusters. Thank you very much. For Sir Mike Egwingoshin, thank you very much. For Cluster and for Rex that hosts the program today, thank you very much. I want to appreciate everyone for coming by and for joining this great uh, revolutionary meeting. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step, and we have taken a lot of steps already. And like I said, the global clusters is not a spectator call; it's a huge movement. It's a movement of movement. It's the community that is set to produce a lot of Elon Musk, so many Mark Zuckerbergs, so many Jeff Bezos, so many Dangotes, so many Otedolas. We are set to produce a mine, so many Obikubanas. And we're stopping at nothing in doing that. And nothing will stop us. It's Tennessee there. Um, Nothing will stop us at doing all of these things because we are on it already. And I've shared with my great people Nigeria. I've written to the presidency, to the National Assembly, to the House of Assemblies, to reps, to local government chairmen, to the who is who in Nigeria. You understand? We've done our part, and now we're taking it to the diasporas. We're taking it to Nigerians, Africans in the diaspora. We're taking it to the white people right now, and we've made up our mind that we're going to seek foreign investors, and we have made up our mind because everybody that are ready to actually take this by the horn needs to be nurtured too. They need to be taken care of, and that is why we are giving the first nation building social media platform. We're leaving it open to the foreigners. And I can tell you that between now and our next year anniversary, which is July, and you can calculate that it's about 8 to 9 months time. 8 months to this time, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's gonna blow everybody's mind. Like it's gonna blow everybody's mind because I understand the way the white people work. I know the way they take things, and we are leaving it open to them. Today is people to people revolution, and we are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let us engage in people to people revolution instead of trying to dethrone the powerful one among us because we elect them and they do not do what we expect them to do. Instead, let the powerful one among us adopt the less powerful one and mentor them to greatness. Who are you currently mentoring? Who are you mentoring? Are you concerned? I I went to see some of our people from Nigeria. We both arrived together in the same plane to the Republic of Turkey, and you know, they were like, please call Jaja on the phone, call him on the phone, Farex or Master Genie, call Jaja on the phone, please. So they came to this country and yes, thank you. They came to this country and they were very angry at what is happening at home. That look at this country the way it is, look at everything, spotlight, and like look at the way things are going on here. look at what they were like. What do they have that we don't have? What do they have that we cannot replicate? And these were things that they were talking about. And I told them, you don't need to be angry with anybody. We need to start an intellectual movement. We have tried to do a protest. We have seen the way it has come. We have tried to do so many things. We have seen what has happened. Shouting, abusing, accusing, cursing cannot take us anywhere. We all need to start an intellectual movement. What you don't know is above you. You need to be powerful to be able to solve problems. You need to acquire the right knowledge to be able to have the right power. You need to acquire the right information to be able to have the right pedestrian bridge to move from where you are to where you ought to be. You need to have the right connection, and that will likely determine what you collect. And it's a no-brainer. We all have to be intentional about it. Someone was asking yesterday morning, as Pastor Grace was saying that, Ambassador, how do you mean by we need sponsor? How can people sponsor us? How can they support this vision? You can just support this vision by telling people to go on the Spark Hub. That is huge support. Just tell someone to go to www.thesparkhubs.org. Let them join the movement. As we're speaking right now, you can go to the People to People Revolution hub of the Spark Hub and you will watch this live. You can watch this live on TikTok. You can watch it live on YouTube. You can watch it live on Facebook. And a review of every meeting will be produced in an AI format and will be sent to all of the platforms. 2 minutes review. I know there's a lot of backlog of review, and I believe the AI, the review department, and the multimedia department should make sure that we meet up with everything this week. It's very, very important. So just go to the Spark Hub. It's shown on your screen there. Just tell everybody, sign in minimum of 10, 20, 30 people every day. Just send it to your friends. Join the First Nation Building social media platform. Let us that is promoting humanity, that is, that want to repair your community. If you are willing, if you are a nation builder, this is your platform. Every nation builder. We are not asking for everybody. We're asking for concerned citizens, people that actually want to move their father's land from where it is to where it ought to be. And that is why we come on this revolution. We don't just talk here. We talk and we do. We don't just open our mouth to talk. We talk and we put action to it. And that is why we are currently working based on what we are. If we have more, we will do more. We are putting action to it. Courses are being developed freely for everybody. The security cluster revolution has developed, is currently mining courses. We have created a platform that every hub, every cluster is as big as the main platform. It's a no-brainer. We have created something that can match Amazon. We have created something that can match Facebook. We have created something that can match LinkedIn. We have created something that can match Facebook. We have created something that can match WhatsApp. What are you talking about? This is your platform that will promote culture. We are regarded as third world nation. We are regarded as third world continent. And because of that, it connotes that we have enough room to grow. We have enough room to move from where we are to where we ought to be. And that is why everyone listening to me right now, the growth, the development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it's in your hand. Not in just Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with just one person. And you cannot tell me one person in your cooking now and in your cooking joba lori nothing. So it is the contribution of every one of us. One person cannot make Nigerian great and African great. Just to let you know, every one of us needs to buckle our shoe, put ourselves together, and start thinking, what can I do to add value to my father's land? Whether you are Nigerians living in Nigeria or Nigerians living in diaspora, either you are an African living in Africa or Africans living in diaspora, every one of us need to put ourselves together and start doing the right thing in our father's land. And we're talking about people to people, which connote you have to speak to people. Nobody has become anything in life without somebody. I didn't just emerge like this. 25 years ago, practically homeless. 25 years after, I became a global citizen. And all of these things was as a result of people. So talking about people to people revolution, it connotes that every powerful person in every community should start becoming intentional in adopting the less powerful and mentoring them to greatness. Start becoming intentional in adopting the less powerful and mentoring them to greatness. Start bringing yourself together. Start uniting. It costs you nothing to unite. People to people revolution is not a spectator call. Everyone should unite and engage in support for one another. Let's start supporting one another. Let's start getting behind one another. It does not cost us anything now. Ojo no te ye for life para kanra wọn now. I was in Aksarai today. On a street, they have almost 15 hotels, one street beside each other, and they are all doing well. They are all doing well. If we put ourselves together, if we do what we're supposed to do, we will all be doing very well. We have more than enough. We have not even tapped 1% of the agricultural chain value. We have not see, there is a deep gully. Anytime you see an embassy in our country, it connotes. As at the time the embassy was established, the number one man in our country and the other country agreed on behalf of who? You and I. But you and I know little or nothing as to how to harness the opportunity therein. We have not started harnessing opportunity on government bilateral agreement. Is the biggest industry in the world, over $500 trillion industry, government to government. We are not taking advantage of what we are. No matter who you are, you need to be part of this movement. If you really want to see a beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria and a United States of Africa, you need to be part of this movement. This is your place. Nation builders, professionals, humanitarian, those that are believers of morals, teachers, students. This is your place. The SparkHubs.org, the Global Cluster Spark Hub, and the SparkHub.org, the GlobalClusters.org. This is your place. The first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa. On your mind, you know, I've been saying this, and you see, it's quite unfortunate that we have to embrace foreign investor. I was expecting some meaningful Nigerians to say, let me put everything that I have behind this. Well, I didn't want to force anybody. You understand? I didn't want to force anybody. It has been self-sponsored, but we're going to make sure that we take it from where it is to where it ought to be. Having said that, I want to draw the curtain and by saying, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to, determine what we call it. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa to the world. We have a marketplace like Amazon. We have a social media. You can chat. You can do a video conferencing. You can do voice conferencing. You can do a whole lot on the platform. And to join us is free. Just go to the SparkUp.org. The SparkUp is spelled THESPARKUHUBS.org. .org. Then, if you want to join as a premium member, then you click on premium on this side. It takes you to the global clusters and you join. So having said that, we'll see you tomorrow morning by 9 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 a.m. Nigerian time, 11 a.m. Turkish time for the Mind Surgery Revolution. Thank you for listening to me. Bye for now. Bye-bye.